This is my literacy journey. My metaphor is that my literacy journey is like roadworks, because you can add a new road, you can fix new roads, and there are many interruptions along the way, and there are lots of bumps in the road, so that's why I chose it as my metaphor. Alright, early years, I was born on the 15th of 10, 2000. I struggled to form words and to spell and read because I couldn't see, and I was slightly deaf, which you'll see later on. There's lots of photos of me and more. As you can see, I struggled with a lot of things, so I just mainly hang around with people to learn how to talk and all that. My primary years, I went to Epping Primary School. As you can see, there's a photo of me and my friends on the last day. I still struggled to read and spell, so I got individual help from about grade 1 to grade 4. So I was taking a class and would do a lot of spelling and writing, just one-on-one. I learned to speak more and how to pronounce words, because I struggled with doing that a lot. I learned to write sentences. Even though I struggled to spell, I still tried my best to do it. I learned to write stories later on in primary school. Even though they were only we're meant to write 1 page, I still ended up only writing half a page because I didn't know what to write about and I didn't know how I expressed on paper. I learned the language of swimming because I started swimming when I was about 6 months, and I always continued doing it, and I moved up into competition stage, so I had to learn what certain words were and why we had to learn them. So if we said that we had to go down to marshalling, where was that, and why you had to go there and all that stuff. I had a hearing test and I found out I was a little bit deaf in my left ear, so anything on my left side I can't hear as clearly on my right, which also is probably why I can't speak very well and can't hear other people. There's a picture of me in grade 5. I'm all the way up in the corner. I don't know why. And there's some pictures of me in the pool and my siblings of yeah. Alright, secondary years. I went to Epping Secondary College. I still struggled with spelling because I am absolutely hopeless at it, but I just kept pushing forward, and I finished my VCE, so I think I have a high enough English now to keep going. I learned to write essays, which took me forever, which I ended up getting individual help most time on them because I couldn't spell nor put my ideas on paper, so I had to get lots of individual help. I learned to public speak because I became a swim teacher, so I had to stand up in front of people and speak because I'm in the water with 5 kids. I've got supervisors around me, I've got parents, so I had to stand up and just have the confidence to speak and make sure kids are doing what they're told. And they had to hear me clearly through water, and when you're under the water it's hard to hear, so I had to be really loud with all that. I learnt the language of biology because once I started high school we started science, and that's where my passion came for teaching because I wanted to be a bio teacher. So I learned a lot of the terms, and it's funny because I can spell massive words like mitochondria and all that, which are biology terms, but I can't spell just everyday words that we use. And I found out I was a little bit dyslexic because in my BCE years I took a test because I was under what you should be for BCE, and yeah, so I got special considerations for my BCE and all that. And here's some pictures of them. The picture on the right is me on the first day of high school, and then the one on top is my last year of BCE and my dead picture. As you can see, I started swimming, so that was a swim-a-thon where we were up really late at the pool. We slept there all night, and there's some more pictures of high school times and that. Alright, tertiary years. I started studying at La Trobe, as we are here now. I still struggle to spell to this day, but I'll just keep pushing forward with it. That's all we can do. I became really good at public speaking because I'm still a swim teacher, so I have to publicly speak all the time. So it just feels natural now to do it. I'm okay at writing essays now. Still gonna struggle throughout uni years, but that's okay. I'll just keep pushing, and yeah, these are like the only firsts I have of this year, so it's things we just did straight out of high school. Okay, conclusion. Overall, I've faced many things and are still learning. This is why my literacy journey is like roadworks. So I've been through many different pathways. I've had to have lots of help along the way, and many interruptions of like struggling with work and outside influences. And yeah, it's just a college of pictures all over my life. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Woo!